Hi guys, it's Crystal. I'm here to do my December 2025 reading wrap up and also my yearly wrap up, and also talking about my goals for 2026. So, Happy New Year. So, for the month of December, get to it, I read 7 books. So, 3,491 pages were read. I didn't do any audiobooks. I read 4 physical books, which was pretty cool. And then I read 3 ebooks. So my first book I finished was Alchemized by Sin Lin Yu, which was an ebook. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I heard it was based off of fan fiction, Harry Potter fan fiction, but then they made it into their own story. It confused me. It was good, but it kept on getting repetitive, and it felt like it confused me more. So, and then I finished For a Lifetime by Gabrielle Meyer, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. That was an ebook. That's real good. I think it's the third book in the series, the time travel series. It's real good. So far I've enjoyed all those books. And then I finished The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was also an ebook, which I really didn't enjoy. I actually enjoyed it more than the Fourth Wing series. But I'd like to read more of her books. And then I finished Quicksilver, finally. Let's see. There we go. I got the special edition. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. I took my time with it. That's the thing. I didn't want to rush to read it. So, but I did enjoy it, and I'm glad I took my time with it. Now I need to read the second one, which just came out. So, we'll see how that goes. And then I finished The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. I borrowed this copy from my stepdad. I do have a copy of it, but mine's the mass paperback edition. So, and the print's larger in these. So, but I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's more nostalgia because I started reading these when I was 16. And I try to read them every year. But, yeah, I enjoy them. So I'm going to read Two Towers next. So, and then I read Joyce Carol Oates, A Letter to a Biographer by Greg Johnson. I received this one through LibraryThing.com early members giveaway, which was sent by the publisher. And I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know how to rate a biography. I mean, because I don't really read them anymore. I used to be big about reading them, but I did enjoy it. It was like letters that she sent to Greg throughout the years. I think it was like over. It started in hold on, 1975 all the way to 2006. So that's a long time that they've sent letters back and forth. So, and I've never read this author, so Joyce Carol Oates. I just thought it'd be interesting. I've seen her books on Libby and stuff. I've never read her books, so that might give me an idea to try them. But if they're like sort of like thriller, I don't really read thrillers too much anymore. I used to, and then I just got out of it. And then the last book I completed for the year was New Moon by Stephenie Meyer, the sad book in the Twilight Saga. I've read them before. I just hadn't read it since, I think, 2022. It's the last time I read them. And that's when I annotated it. But I did mark some more stuff in it. I just need to get me some more paper little tabs because I'm out of them. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. This book is my least favorite. I don't like it as much, I guess, because I'm more of Edward person than Jacob. Jacob gets on my nerves. Bella gets on my nerves. But Bella's better than the book than she is in the movies. I do not like the movies. I've tried. Even though I've seen all of them in theater except for the last one. But, yeah, I like Bella better in the book than in the movies. I just don't like her in the movies. So, the yearly wrap-up, I read 45,589 pages. I completed 112 books, which my goal was 125, but I just knocked it down. I was stressing out about it, and I just knocked it down. I was like, there's no need of stressing about it. I don't want to make reading never fun. So, I did 6 audiobooks, 49 physical books, and 57 ebooks. I think I check out a lot of ebooks, but then the first of the year I had Kindle Unlimited because they did the deal 3 months for 99 cents, which they're doing it again. I wish I had the money to do it because I would. So that was I was reading 10 to 15 ebooks a month because it had a lot of the books that I wanted to read and I could read them for free. And the physical books was not only mine, but also I went to the library for a couple weeks in a row. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to get back into it because I did enjoy it. And off the book cart, I took 19 books off of it, which off this one, for this month, I had 80 books. I got it down to 76, so I took 4 off. But I got 19. I've got 100 on there. I added 100, but not necessarily 100's on the book cart. They're on the shelf, like series stuff, like the Little House series, the rest of the Twilight series, the rest of the Love Comes Softly series, the rest of the Lord of the Rings series. They're not all on the cart because it can't hold all that. So I have most of them on the shelf, like the Mary Russell series. I have a couple of books on there, but so yeah, I'm gonna see how many I can get off of it. So far, I've already got my so I'm gonna do 60 books for this year. I've knocked it way back because I want to do more of my other hobbies like crocheting again, and then writing, and also I've joined a couple months ago. I joined a pen pal community, so I've been doing that, and I really want to get more into that. So I just want to do more stuff, and I don't ever want to make reading stressful. And that's what it was getting to me towards the end of the year, and I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I don't ever want to make it not fun. So I'm doing 60 books, 5 pages a day. I knocked it way down. It used to be 20. And so I was like, if, do a chapter a day, and I'm fine. And then, so I'm doing 60,000 pages a year. Let's see how that goes. And then 60 hours of ebooks, which I've already got my ebook picked out because I was saying that the second book in the Crimson Moss series was available on Libby. So I went ahead and checked it out. And I have the novella A Marriage of Mary Russell by Laurie R. King, which is part of the Mary Russell Sherlock Holmes series. I have it on my Kindle downloaded. I hadn't picked out my physical book yet. I got a lot. So I'm just taking a chill day. So I probably will read, but I'm just chilling about it. So, but so, and I've completely filled this up. So it's I started it in 2023 and I finished it 2025 yesterday. So it was almost 3 years worth of, because I keep track of how many pages I read and what books is that one. So I filled it up. So I'm glad. So I got another tablet started. I've done this one. I might go back and do some other things. So this one's done. And now I started this one. Then started that one. So I'm really excited. So I like this one better because of the thing. It's easier to turn and easier to open and everything. So, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.